Hey everyone, today we are going to tackle a super common bookkeeping headache. You know the one. What do you do when a customer sends you a single payment that's meant to cover a bunch of different invoices? Well, we're going to show you exactly how NuMetric's multi-invoice receipt feature makes that whole process incredibly simple.
So does this sound familiar? You get a notification, a customer has paid you, which is great news, right? But then you see it's one single payment, and it's for 3, 4, maybe 5 different invoices. Suddenly, reconciling that payment doesn't feel so great. It feels like a real chore.
You know, the old way of doing this was just painful. You'd have to open each invoice one by one, figure out the split, apply a portion of the payment here, a portion there. It's so time-consuming, it's tedious, and honestly, it is an absolute recipe for typos and data entry errors.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of payment headache that can just grind your whole workflow to a halt. But the good news is there's a tool that was built specifically to get rid of this problem for good.
And here it is. Say hello to NuMetric's multi-invoice receipt feature. It's designed for this exact situation, letting you record that one single receipt and apply it across all the right invoices all in one simple step. So, enough talk. Let's actually jump in and see how this one-click solution works in the real world. I think you're going to be pretty impressed by just how streamlined this is.
And really, it all boils down to just a few clicks. You just have to navigate to the right screen, pick your customer, and then, this is the best part, you let NuMetric do all the heavy lifting for you.
Okay, so first things first. From your main dashboard, you're going to look to the left and head over to the Sales menu. From there, you'll see an option for multiple invoice payment. Go ahead and click that.
All right, now you just have to tell the system which customer this payment is from. Just start typing their name right into the Select Customer field, and you'll see a drop-down pop-up. Just pick the right one from that list.
And here's where the magic happens. Once that customer is selected, you just click that one button, Get Invoices, and bam! Just like that, NuMetric goes and fetches every single outstanding invoice for that customer and lays them all out for you. No hunting around required. Okay, so you've got the list right in front of you. Now comes the easy part, matching that payment to the specific invoices it's meant to cover. You'll see this really clear list with all the details you need. Invoice number, date, amount, everything. Just go down the list and check the little box next to each invoice that's being paid. Once you've got them all selected, go ahead and hit that Record Payment button. The second you click that, this Record Payment window pops up. And check this out, NuMetric has already filled in the full unpaid amount for every single invoice you just selected. Seriously, no calculators, no typing in numbers, no manual entry at all. But you might be thinking, well, what if it's a partial payment? No problem. The system is totally flexible. If your customer only paid off, say, half of one invoice, you can just click right into that amount field and type in the amount they actually paid. You can override anything you need to. Almost there. Now it's just the final details. All you have left to do is enter the date you got the money, how they paid, and which account it went into. Then you just click Record.
And it's really as simple as this. First, you just pop in the date the payment was actually received. Then, right under Payment Method, you pick how they paid you. Was it cash, a check, or, like in this case, a bank transfer?
And for the final step, you just choose the payment account to show where that money actually landed. Once that's selected, you are good to go. Just hit that final Record button, and the whole transaction is saved, reconciled, and done. And just like that, you're finished. A process that could have easily taken 10 minutes of careful, error-prone work is now done in, maybe under a minute? But the real win here isn't just the time saved, it's what this does for the quality of your accounting data.
So, what are the big takeaways here? Well, first, your accuracy just skyrockets because you're getting rid of all that manual data entry. Second, your workload drops like a rock. And maybe most importantly, all of your invoice statuses, whether they're paid, partially paid, or still overdue, are now automatically and perfectly synchronized across your entire system.
See, this is about so much more than just convenience. It's really about maintaining clean, reliable, and perfectly synchronized financial records with the absolute minimum amount of effort.
This whole thing is about transforming a really complex manual task into just a few simple, intuitive clicks. You're not just working faster, you're working so much smarter. So I guess the real question you should be asking yourself is, what are you going to do with all that time you're about to save?